A man will quit smoking to get the girl if she doesn't like the habit, showing willpower he never knew he had. He will persistently ask a girl out, not taking no as an answer. They will even go as far as to risk their reputation to cater to their sexual desires. Oh Lord, imagine if we put the same amount of focus on our daily life. We would see results in months.
Allow your unique gifts to emerge. Getting mentally prepared, knowing and understanding your why. What will you be transmuting your energy into? Having a goal and vision to channel your sexual energy toward yourself, your ideal self. Who do you want to become? The mind is your greatest adversary to be consistent on your path to greatness. You will need to be able to harness the correct type of mindset. You will need to be able to see the world differently. Instead of focusing on the sexual urges presented daily, focus on your self-growth. Rewiring your mind is no easy task.
To become mentally prepared, you will need to be very aware of your trigger points and what causes you to give in to your urges. By being able to self-identify your weaknesses, you are more likely to dissect them. Once you can break them down and get to the core of your desires, you can shift your focus. You don't want to suppress these urges. You want to harness their power and direct it toward a better quality of life.
The goal is to cultivate and utilize your sexual energy to grow into the person that you want to be. When faced with an urge in the beginning, you can divert your attention from the female physical body to your own physical body.
When you get urges, you can go for a run, hit the gym, or if in a position where you are at the office and unable to do these things, you can find a small area to do squats or push-ups. Another aspect of becoming mentally prepared is having a plan in place for how you will deal with any sort of relapse, for sure.
Nobody is perfect, especially when just starting. It is okay to falter, so don't be disappointed or ashamed. Have a system in place where you can regain confidence and continue your path following your lapse.
You wouldn't try to double the weight you can lift instantly or the miles you can run. It would be detrimental to your health and most likely lead to injury. Instead, you will gradually increase the weight until you hit your target weight. Then, once comfortable at that weight, you will begin to add and grow again. The thing to remember is to keep these goals realistic. Nobody is going to bench press 2,000 pounds, so keep the mindset of what is obtainable and what may be just fantasy.
You will never find out your breaking point. Without knowing your limit, you will never be able to discover your true potential. Like any muscle, your mind will need to be exercised. You will find the base of what you need to be strong, but you will never know how strong you truly are without ever challenging yourself. Self-reflection is a significant first step. Take a long look in the mirror and identify what you like and don't like about yourself, physically, emotionally, and personality-wise. You're not going to be able to change these things overnight, but making a note of them will help you see your evolution as you look back on your journey. Take the things you don't like and use that as your beginning foundation. Then, whenever you are faced with urges, harness your sexual energy and remember what you saw in the mirror or what you despised on your inner reflection. Take that motivation and channel it toward the new you.
Recognizing your strengths and weaknesses will go a long way in your development. By looking within and understanding your why, breaking it down, and making a mental connection to it, you will be able to understand what it means to you.
Making that connection and giving it value will allow you to have the upper hand when heading for success. Warren Buffett has what he calls the 25-5 rule. He says to write down the top 25 things you want to accomplish in your life. Then forget about the bottom 20, as they will take up too much time and prevent you from achieving the 5 that really matter. I'm not saying you need to follow his words, but it puts into perspective how many things we may dream of or think about that really may be pulling us away from our more desired goals.
Sexual desire may be the most powerful of all desires. When a man is driven by his sexual urges, he will be willing to do anything to get the girl, both good and bad. Men will think outside the box and find new ways to impress a lady.
A man will quit smoking to get the girl if she doesn't like the habit, showing willpower he never knew he had. He will persistently ask a girl out, not taking no as an answer. They will even go as far as to risk their reputation to cater to their sexual desires. Oh Lord, imagine if we put the same amount of focus on our daily life. We would see results in months. That would typically take us years, hands down.
By harnessing that sexual tension and focusing on our daily goals and life plans, we can see ourselves living the life that many could only dream of. Proper control of sexual transmutation can fast-track your future. See your future. Where will you be tomorrow, next month, next year, or a decade from now? Nobody really knows, but one thing is for sure. If you don't have a plan, you will be just wandering aimlessly.
Every goal needs a clear vision, one where you can see the result and work backward from there to where you are now, setting milestones that you're trying to reach along the way. When you create a vision of your future, it is all right to set the bar high. The higher your ambitions, the more likely you are to see the results of success you crave.
The old saying from Norman Vincent Peale, "Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars," exists for a reason. Even if you don't achieve lofty goals, you will still see great results. Allow success to know you are seeking it. If you were given a secret pill that could automatically change you into your ideal self, who would that be? How would you look or act? Would you be more charitable in giving, or would you be focused more on your own personal achievements? There is no right or wrong answer to any of these questions. There is only you and how you see yourself. Mind, body, and spirit are the three true pillars of success. Keep this in mind when constructing the vision of your future. Envision your mental, physical, and your spiritual self. Plan for your growth in all three categories and be prepared for the mental and spiritual to be the hardest to envision, because there is no physical body to their success.
When thinking of your ideal self, don't always think of the things you wish you could add to be a better you, but also think of the things you need to remove. Bruce Lee said, "It is not the daily increase, but daily decrease." These words are very true. When most people envision the person they want to be, they think only of what they want to have, not the things they need to eliminate.
Only you can tell yourself what is unessential. It is easy for an outsider to say quit smoking, reduce calorie intake, and exercise more. The truth is, it is easier for people to ridicule than it is to focus and change themselves. Once you can change your focus toward cutting out the unessential, you will realize the value of the essential.
Think of it as being a sculptor. When Michelangelo began sculpting the statue of David, he wasn't adding anything to the marble. He simply chipped away the unessential and exposed the work of art that had always been hidden there. Begin chipping away at your own marble to allow your unique gifts to emerge.
Allow your unique gifts to emerge. Are you ready to be the best version of yourself? If you are, consider subscribing and check out our other self-development videos. Thank you for watching.